Xin chào. Okay, this intro is going to be a little bit more different than usual. You're not going to be seeing me. You should be on a drone right now, and you should be flying to the pier. Now, this is the most famous local spot and Vietnamese spot to come and get seafood. The last time we were here, this pier that you're about to be seeing on the drone, we're flying to it right now, is going to be where we ate last time. There was shacks all over. I'm going to link you to the video at the end, or maybe even edit, if I have the footage with me, the drone shot of the pier, of the cross shot. So this was much different than even 6 months ago when we were here. You're going to see just these little floating ones that are close to where we're at. We were actually able to go shoot on this long pier that I'm drone footaging right now. We took a little boat from the start of where the drone footage is to that pier out there, and there were still floating pylons and floating restaurants out there. Now, we picked the food out at the restaurant, and then they took us down to the pier, which is a very common and popular thing they do in this particular part here. So each one of these restaurants had their own other little restaurant on this pier. Now, since the fourth wave of COVID, they're all gone now, as you're seeing through the drone footage right now. This is quite a unique experience. It used to be really cool. Now, the actual bridge, if I do show it on the drone footage here, it was destroyed about 2 years ago, the entrance to it. But they would always take you on a little boat from where the start of the restaurant was to the pier. The footage I have on that's really good. I don't know if I have the dog jumping in the boat and all that stuff swimming next to us, but it's pretty much sandbar all the way out there. So I hope this is an interesting intro for you guys. It's a little windy, so sorry if the microphone's picking up a little wind. Isn't it a shame that we don't have the pier to go to this time?
Yes.
No.
But they said that the government doesn't allow to do that anymore. But I think because it's really
Too dangerous.
owned,
It's too dangerous, yeah.
So because it's owned, so it's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why they don't.
I wonder if they have plans to rebuild that. So now we're going to cut into regular footage. So 3, 2, footage. You should see us shopping for seafood now. Let's go, my love.
This one.
Nah, it's fine. I can keep an eye on it through my left eye. I tucked it in under there too. Let's see, what are we gonna get? If I'm still flying the drone, we're cutting the seafood now. This is kind of a new experience. Oh, I want some of these for sure.
Yes.
The rainbows.
Oh, they so alive. Honey, look at that. Honey, look at that.
Yeah,
They
I
just
see.
taste it.
Now, if you're new to crabbing, the reds are better than the blues. I don't care what anybody says. These rainbow reds, these are where it's at. I think 2 of the rainbow reds.
This one bigger, right?
I want the fresh. Aren't these fresh? Yeah, you get these ones, whatever you want.
This one bigger, right?
Yes. Are those the right ones? Now they have a shrimp. That's not the right one. They have a prawn shrimp that we really like. There it is. That's the one. This one's really good. Yeah.
Hey, can I have that?
What?
The weight. Yes. This one bigger. This one bigger, right?
Yes. I think we need
4.
4 or 5. I think 4 is good.
Right?
Yeah, I think 4 is good. So 4 of those, and then let's do 2 of these, the good crabs.
You want red one? Take
Yeah, the red one.
this one, right?
Take the big one, yeah.
But I heard that the blue one is better.
So get 1 blue, 1 red. I like the red better. Get a blue.
Wait. Choose.
Okay.
This one red, all red, right?
Yes.
So,
Those 2 are good.
no, change.
And get a blue for yourself. I'll eat the red, she'll eat the blue. I like the red. The blues are like, I don't want to die. You can put it all in the same thing? Don't they have to weigh them separate?
They weigh separate.
Oh.
Look at the light.
Winnie's a fisherman now. Let's see what else they have. Do they have any oyster? Huh?
Oyster?
Oyster. Take a look here, guys. Yeah, get a couple oysters. You can do it, honey.
Two, right?
Yeah, two's good. Okay. And I think we're good, right? Let's see what we got after this, and then we'll get more if need be. Alright guys, so that's how you shop for seafood here. You do it yourself. They're going to weigh it separate, and then we're going to request on how to cook it. Baby, let's just eat what we got first. You know how this goes. We always waste. Come on. Are we good? I want to turn off.
Good, I'm good.
Okay. Alright, so once we get it cooked, we'll be back. Alright, Winnie's already devouring her snails. Birthday girl today.
So good.
Did you have a good birthday morning, honey?
Yes.
Really good morning, huh?
Yeah.
How good? How good of a morning? Huh?
Excellent.
Oh. My oysters are here. So the other stuff should arrive. I'm going to set up and film. I do love oysters, contrary to what people believe on YouTube.
I can feel for you.
No, it's okay. Oh, wow. We got these bad boys. These things are
Let me see.
a treat to the world. I think I had it pretty good.
Two of us, right?
Yeah. My head's not cut off?
No?
Okay. So we've got these bad boys. She's already eaten these.
Yeah.
Titties.
I don't see the food. Can you move them?
Gonna hit them with some lime. Move these tigers. So this is the best seafood in Phu Quoc. Hands down, this is where all the Vietnamese come, all the locals come. You know, this is the place to be. Good? So I do my oysters, they just, what do they, boil them? Steam them, you steam them. You steam these, right? Yeah. We got a drunk group behind us, so nothing I can do about it. So we got a steamed oyster with a little bit of...
They just lost the electricity.
That's why the generator. You're not going to get sick at a place like this. We watched all this seafood come out fresh. You want one? It's really good.
I don't like oyster.
So oysters, they are going to give you a little punch of seafood in the mouth, of like salt water, but they're good. You hit them with a little lime. Oh, and then you got that phô mai in the back. That is such a win. Hopefully this group behind us can crank it down a little, but I doubt it. That was delicious. 8.2 on that, man. Very delicious. The seafood here, we've eaten at these places before here. They're all really good. They pluck it right out of the sea, man. They bring it right over here, put it right in a bubbler. You're not going to get sick from any of this stuff. So this isn't like a shady, you know, I think what Vung Tau has the worst seafood. They stick it, you don't get it fresh, you know. It's transported a bunch of times. It's in dirty water. Yeah, they just don't. Here it comes straight from the ocean right behind us, as you'll see on the drone footage in the intro. and right to table. I think I need scissors for this.
Caesar.
For this one, remember?
Em ơi, cho chị một cái kéo được không? Cắt rồi á chị. Đúng rồi. Hai bên của em cắt rồi, mình chỉ cần lột nó lên. They cut already.
Oh, come on. These things are amazing. Look at all the garlic. Yeah. Close your eyes, cover your eyes. I mean, that's just amazing. You can eat the little garlic bits off.
Wow, that's good.
So fucking good. Boston. They're really hard to eat. Maybe we'll go into some crab first.
The wrap also hot.
Everything's really hot. Oh, got garlic? Let me try a little garlic in the pho mai. And with a little bit of the juice from the oyster. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna rather finish the phô mai.
I will. I'll dip shit into it.
But this will get cold. Can you have it? Can I have one?
So we picked this out 5 minutes ago. It gets cooked that fast and brought to your table. It's really that quick. Mmm.
Give me the other.
This garlic is bussin'. It's so good. I actually love seafood. I just like good seafood. Where are these cut?
We just cheese that open at the middle. They cut two sides already.
Okay. Should we try? They're very hot. Oh yeah, they are cut.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
The cheese so good.
Oh yeah, baby. Mmm. It tastes like little lobsters from America. They're so good. Mmm. You get them bits of garlic in there. There's one parts on these. These things have these huge claws, so that's how you know you got the right ones. You don't want to eat this middle part. It's like a weird rubbery. Don't eat the middle part. Just discard that. You eat all the meat around it. Oh my god. That is so good. Ah. When I got good seafood, I'm in heaven, man. Winnie likes all seafood, good or bad.
Too hot.
They're very hot. Take that middle part out. And you're left with, like, it even looks like, cover your eyes. It even looks like lobster. Oh yeah. Mmm. Mmm. Just pick it right in the middle. It's crazy. It opens right up. It's really easy. A little bit of parsley. Oh yeah. Oh, you got a huge one. I just picked it right from the back. I don't know how they did it. It's usually very hard to get it separated from the back like that.
Too hot.
There's a little bit of work in these. It's not nearly as hard as a crab, so if you're like a lazy seafood eater, these things are the things to get. I'm just peeling the back right off. Mmm. I don't know if you can eat the head. Do they eat the head?
You can try.
Looks like lung breathing apparatus material. The garlic bits though, the burnt garlic is wow. Poking myself. Trying to get all the meat out. They really do taste like an American lobster, just like a baby one. I call them baby American lobsters. So good. 8.8. That's how much I like these things. I love these things. Good, right? What do you got on yours?
Huh?
They told us before we could eat this part. I remember.
We can?
Yeah. You can eat this, the legs and everything. Yeah. So let's try a bit of the legs.
But
Oh.
it's not that.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel no meat. So empty.
With the crispy garlic, it's nice. And you peel off the top. Separate the two. Oh, so good. Non-guac. Oh yeah. Bust. Oh. So good. And you can eat this. This is good. You can actually eat it all. It all crunches and chews up.
Let me try the wrap.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Can I have some napkin? Ah. Oh. Smoke foot. My love. How are those?
Good.
What you got score-wise?
9.5.
9.5. Winnie always with the rookie scores, but that's just the way she rolls. Them garlic bits, guys. You gotta make sure you get these cooked in garlic. It makes a big difference. Garlic makes a huge difference sometimes. We're having a great little vacation in QUOC, right? Come in.
Yes, honey, what did you ask me?
We're having a good little vacation.
Yes.
Yeah. Our first hotel is really nice. We're switching to another one tomorrow. Yeah, having this crispy garlic though really makes the dish. If you've had these without crispy garlic and you kind of judge them, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. Here's my guy. Now if you notice, my guy's got bigger claws than her. This is what I don't like about blue crab. The blue crab's good, but the claws are tiny. I get a real man claw over here. Take that sucker right off there. Right like that. Ooh, it's still so hot. Like boiling hot. You can put a towel in one hand. And I crack right against. Oh, jizz right in the face. Cum shot. You see that? Oh, and look at that. Look at all that meat we just got out. One perfect pool. Cover your eyes. Watch this go in. You don't need anything on this. Oh yeah. That is so good. Woo! Right out the ocean. Just boiled up. They steam this, right? Steamed to perfection. That was a bite. And unlike the blue crab, these are easier to just break apart with your hand too. Oh, so good, so good.
Try the blue one. See different.
I already know. Not nearly as good. Let me finish this one and we'll go to the blue. But these are easier to take apart too.
It's softer than the wrap.
Yeah, it's way softer. But the ones with the most meat are the Viet ones. The big brown, like the brown looking. Those guys have the most meat. They're just the most difficult to take apart because they're so hard. They have a really hard crust. Jizz shot, no problem. Oh, we got another perfect pull. Ah, that is so good. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, that's as good as it gets. That is so good. This crab, 8.7. I'm going high today, folks, because this stuff's good. Yeah. Winnie is perfectly happy with the same seafood every time. These little snails. That's what she prefers. She orders at home once a week. She likes the hard snail shellfish. That's her preferred shit. She doesn't even like crab that much. She gets crab because I like crab, and then we'll eat it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive.
It wasn't during the pandemic. That's why we ate crab a lot. All the seafood was cheap. Now it's gone way back up because there's a high demand for it. Because everybody can travel again. A lot of people in QUOC. Now we're going to see the economic impact QUOC video coming. You're going to see a lot of the same stuff that we filmed in other locations. You're going to be very surprised at the economic impact video here. It'll make a really good video. So. We already did Vin Wonders. No plan to release that anytime soon. We'll get the good stuff out first. I don't skip any of the meat. See, it's easier to get all the meat on these too because they're so much easier to crack. Winnie will get the other leg of this. I'm not gonna just eat both. I'm not a savage like you guys want to think I am.
You are?
Huh? These are pretty easy to do by hand too, but there's just not as much meat. So like a good way to get this long part here, kind of crack this here, crack this here, crack this here. And we might get a pull. We might get a turn. If we do this right, I can get a turn and pull. So the whole island turned the power off again. Yeah. The government's been turning the power off here for some reason.
Yes. Yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Wow, so good.
Even though I'm supposed to be reviewing this bite, it's going to go to my wife. I can get another. What? Look at that. Perfect bite.
So good.
Let me try. Okay, never mind. I take the claw. No, I take the claw, it's fine.
Why? How can you do that to me?
They just taste different. This is good. It's just not as good. It's not as meaty as well. I mean, I like it.
Are you trying the green one? This is the green one. Where is on the leg?
I already broke one.
So this one green one.
Your one, yes. The blue. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit more with this one. It's just a little bit tougher of a shell. My one's way easier. Oh, this is a big old honker.
Well, it's still really hot.
Big old honker of meat though, man.
This one is the main one, the boy one.
Yeah.
This one, the woman one. So we kill the couple.
Did I cut myself? A little bit of a cut. These things happen when you get. That's the other thing. These have super sharp. These blue ones have super sharp little things on them. You'll get little like paper cuts, but it's okay. I can play injured. See, they're just more difficult. You saw how easy it was for me to get that rainbow crab one out of there quickly. So now we got a big bunch of meat. It's good. It's good. I prefer mine. It's just a different.
Have on the leg, honey. I love you.
It's just a different taste.
Different taste. So which one better?
This one by far.
The red one?
Oh yeah. For my palate. Oh, this one had a little crustacean on it as he was flying around the sea.
Too hot.
Oh yeah, a little bit of meat on the pool. Wow, it's just a better, especially if you're a Westerner and you're used to like crabs in America. When you ruined your new clothes up under, now we gotta buy stain remover on the way home. Oh, see how I'm getting this pool? Look. Oh, the perfect bite. Do I give it to my wife or do I eat it?
Of course, give it to me. Let me try. I will check what's different. I will check.
So much better. So much meatier, cleaner tasting. Winnie doesn't have a very diverse palate, so kind of hard for her to tell differences and stuff like that. She's about to say, it tastes the same to me, no different. I know exactly how to do it. Right? Take a big bite, it'll all come out. You don't need to touch it.
I feel no different.
Go all the way down and take a big chunk bite. Don't dip it. The whole thing. I think it tastes better.
It's good.
Trust me, you want the red ones over the blues. And you can get the blues anytime. There's a reason the reds always sell out over the blues as well. The reds are very difficult to have because most Vietnamese share my sentiment in that the reds are better. They call them rainbow sometimes, spotted, right? Red crab, they call them all different names.
No, it's different type as well. Rainbow and red.
Rainbow, this is a rainbow. I've had this so many times, I know.
The red one they call red crab or the flower crab.
Flower crab, yeah.
But this one different. This
Rainbow.
One rainbow.
Yeah. Huh. Absolutely a smashing meal. If you want to have a really good meal here, this is the place to come to. It is so good. It's delicious seafood. If you've got a bad stomach, kind of like I do, you're not going to get sick here. I've eaten here before. It's a good meal every time. Good ambiance. There's usually a lot of people here. We came right after lunch, but as we were leaving, there's like...
Oh, this is the local place.
Yeah, it's where all the local stuff.
No, mean, the local people also come here to eat, not only the travel one.
Yeah, it's local. It's where we asked the taxi driver where his favorite place to eat is. And we were like, oh, we ate there last year. We know exactly where it is. It's so good. Like, this kind of seafood I could eat every day. I can't say enough good things about it.
Okay, this one so many meat.
Now, I will say, the blue crab, when you get in the inside, it's better. The meat's way better than the legs.
This one?
Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes the shell meat is not as good as the leg meat. It all. Oh, I'm having such a good meal, right? Such a good. Alright guys, this video is going up tonight. This is the second video in the QUOC series, and I hope you guys come try it out. If you're in QUOC, this is the place to come to. What's the problem? I got shit all over my face?
No, stop. Okay, you can come.
Okay. This is the place to come and get seafood. Especially if you want fresh, out of the sea, right behind you. Guys that went and got it. Goes right from the seafood right to your table. Now, it's not as fresh as Han Sun Island, which we're trying to get back to, but that is the freshest seafood that I know of in the world.
Can you tell them how to come here? Because it's difficult.
How to come to QUOC?
From this to this day.
Oh yeah.
It's difficult to drive.
I'll put the Google Maps in the description. But it's hard. There's a bunch of different places that I'll try to get you to go to their place first. So this is the one you want to go to. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Holler at your boy.